Hey, Zay, what you cooking, bruh?
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ins and Out with D podcast. It is your host, DT. We got Caleb in the building. We're here again for a semi-victory Wednesday / previewing for the next game. You know how we do it up here. Click and like, subscribe to the channel. And also, just a little quick announcement. I also am trying to get myself back on Facebook. So, after the show, I'm going to try to try to get the people to follow the Facebook page of the Ins and Out the podcast, so we can go back to streaming on Facebook as well. I know a lot of people have come to me past couple of days, in my area. It was like, we love watching it on Facebook as well. So I want to get that running as well. So without further ado though, we're here. And before we even, get started with the recap of week 5. I had to eat crow this weekend. And, it's very lengthy, so here we go. It's the secondary. The secondary, it worries me. Mikey going in the slot of either Keenan Allen, a veteran, savvy as him, and Lab McConkey.
I forgot about Keenan. I forgot about Keenan Allen. I forgot about him, bruh. I forgot about him, man. Yeah. Okay, so how about this? How many points do you think we can score?
I'd say we can score 30, honestly.
Okay.
But they probably score like 38.
Shout out to Deuce, Red Zone in the Lab. Subscribe to him, viewers. All I need is 3 stops. All I need is 3. Give me 3. Maybe 4. Give me 3 to 4 stops. And especially in the second half, give me 3 or 4 stops. And we can win the game. That's all I need. That's all I need. And then I think we can win. But I feel your sentiment.
You take Commanders or you take it the Chargers?
Who do you think I'm picking?
Well,
you pick it. So
for your peers.
You know what? Who are you picking?
I'm going to take the Chargers.
Okay.
Because I'm not confident in the secondary. And if they do play and improve, make plays, and I'm not saying they got to shut him down, but they just need to look better than what they have been looking.
You know what? I'm going to go back and clip this.
You don't have access. Oh, I almost said that word. Oh, my God.
YouTube.
Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so
my boy got clipped. That's
yeah. So
I mean, hey man, it's Mike is on you, brother.
So yeah, I was not confident with yes, that's right, nephew. Huh? I was not confident with the secondary head into this game because we know Justin Herbert is a very prolific passer. And it's just they were still making the same mistakes even in the games we won, and I was very nervous, especially when they were up 10-0. Then we had a slow start, but obviously the defense made plays,
Made
got
more
off the
than
field,
made more than enough plays, to be honest. I didn't
got
expect it.
sacks, got pressures, uh, turnovers, 2 turnovers. Secondary, even though the numbers don't show it, they were still having some miscommunication problems, but got covered up with some of the penalties. So I'll probably take a partial win there. But nevertheless, the defense showed up on Sunday, took advantage, and held them after they scored their field goal. That was the only time they scored at all in the game because we won with 27 unanswered points. So props to Joe Witt, props to DQ, and props to the defense for rebounding. Got good credit to them, and they did what they were supposed to do on Sunday. Look competent. Made some adjustments, and obviously there were some key plays in that game that helped with by the aid of the defense. So yeah,
I mean, um, I kind of expected them to get pressures because they don't have Slater or Joe Alt. Um, and their interior was already the weakest part of their defense. So I expected them to get pressures. Shout out to shout out to Quan Martin for that forced fumble because
yes,
that was the turning point. Because if they scored on that drive, BT, the game would have been really difficult
yeah,
to
mm-hmm.
overcome. You're probably down what at worst
13 or 17.
0, and if well oh, no it was 10-0, but at worst 13-0. No, I'm sorry. At best 13-0, at worst 17-0.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, that would have been tough. Shout out to him for creating that turnover. And shout out to that end zone stop that we had. Um, Shout out to the second round pick, Johnny Newton, Mikey Samerstill. Johnny Newton tipped the pass, and Mikey came through. Yeah, Johnny's not doing the flashiest things as far as getting sacks, getting forcing fumbles, but
yeah,
he's contributing. He's contributing. He may not be contributing the way some of these elite players do, but he is helping this front four for sure. Um, The offense, Jaden was struggling a little bit. Get his feet wet, whatever, whatever. But then once he got it going, that third down play to Jalen Lane, that was a dot. Great throw, great conversion. What was that? A third and 15?
30-16.
Third and 16. You get that conversion. Your rookie snagged it. Shout out to Jalen Lane for that. Clutch catch. Then from that point on, Jaden started being Jaden. Granted, he still needs help. But when you have a running game, that's going to help him. Um, Bill is special. Bill is special, bro. And we don't say that. For the last 10 years, we've only had a few players that were special. And he is going to be. He continues to develop. He's going to be a problem for teams. He's explosive. Great vision, quick cuts. The first guy he makes a miss. And he showed off a little of his pass catching ability.
Yes.
I can't wait to see him on screens more. Those slip screens, those outs that he's gonna run. I ain't gonna say he's gonna put him in a slot and he gonna route people up. I don't know about that, but just him as a runner, he's effective. And then you pair that with Debo and Jaden, we're going to be hard to stop when it comes to our rushing offense. The key to success, especially in the playoffs, is being able to stop the run and being able to run the ball. So that's going to bode well for us. You got to keep it up. And the offensive line is playing fantastic. They are really good run blockers, really good. And then you can potentially get Cosme back. Yeah, if you get Cosme back, Connolly continues to develop. It's not going to happen overnight. Some guys develop faster than others. Some guys it takes them a year to get it going. Some guys it takes 2 years to get it going. Um, you Connolly develops. You get Cosme back. We're going to have a top 10 offensive line in the NFL, DT, and I'm stamping that.
That's and that's what you want.
Yeah, yeah,
With the investments that they made in the off season.
yeah.
But just to hit on a couple of points, the offense after the getting the rust off, they look very dominant, especially against a top 10 unit coached by Jesse Minter and the Chargers. And Jaden once he got the rust off, started to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You start to see the confidence coming back in the offense. And just listen, man, like Bill is definitely different. And you really have to go all the way back to when we had Clinton Portis in his prime for how dynamic of a running back he is. And that's a long time. We had guys like Alfred
Morris,
Roy Halou, just to name a few. But like in terms of just vision, one cut, speed, just him in the open field, it looks like he's gliding. And there are many times Sunday where like, I think he's about to break for 60 in the passing game or in the running game. A dynamic threat in the backfield is something that we have not had in a very, very long time. And to be quite frank, literally, even though Brian Robinson had some spurts, that was the problem with it. He wasn't consistent. So far, we've seen with Bill Crossman, he's very consistent. And the one thing that he had to work on in order to get more touches and carries overall was what to do without the ball in his hand. And he showed on Sunday with enough work, he can take on that role. And I think right now, obviously, we've been looking at the past couple of weeks. This is a power running football team. We're going to smash the football in your face, and we're going to hit you with play action and get the ball in playmakers' hands. So just imagine by getting a Sam Cosby, just imagine getting Terry back into the offense and stuff like that. And Zach Ertz didn't even get the ball on Sunday.
Nope, he didn't. And you add the factors on to a Debo, and then you add to Luke's emergence. Now we got to see if he can keep this up. We got to see if he can keep this up. If he can contribute week in, week out, and even if it's not on offense, he's contributing on special teams. Before you can even contribute on offense and defense, you have to contribute to special teams. That's it. You don't if you're not a starter or anything like that. And he's contributing in different ways. We wanted him to do this last year, and he wasn't doing it. He had to keep learning the position. Like I said before, some players develop faster than others. Some got to learn on the fly. Some got to adjust. Mm-hmm. And so far he's adjusting. He's not getting a ton of separation. In the last few games, maybe he's getting some. But Jaden is putting the ball on point, especially on that bomb. That was a dot. He didn't even have to load up for that pass. He just threw it on a rope. And that just speaks to who Jaden is, man. So they're gonna keep continuing to get better. I still have a top 10 offense in the NFL, if not top 5, and we can be top 5. All the pieces have to come together.
most definitely.
Yeah, all the pieces have to come together for them to be able to do that. But I'm glad we're running the ball more, and I hope Cliff realizes that this team, what's special about them on offense is their ability to run, and different players can contribute to the running game. Now Jada doesn't have to be the leading rusher.
Yeah.
And when he's not the leading rusher, we're going to be scary. Very scary. for this offense. Yeah, there's a few pieces I would like for us to add in the future, but like, we can just focus on the now. And right now, I have the number one rushing offense in the NFL, and it's going to continue to stay that way. It's going to be in the top five as long as Cliff realizes that this is our strength. And he doesn't go
Yeah.
crazy one game and just starts passing the ball everywhere. It depends on the matchups, but this is our strength now. And as fans, we need to embrace it. And I don't think anybody wouldn't embrace it, to be honest, as long as we keep winning.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we've been kind of screaming, obviously, for you know to them to kind of stick to the script while we're trying to get things turned together. They made some changes on the offensive line, with putting Chris Paul in, who has had a absolutely strong streak and stretch since he became the starter over Brandon Coleman. Putting Andrew Wiley inside instead of having Allegretti has also helped tremendously as well. Also helped, rookie Josh Carnley as well. We haven't heard his name for the past couple games, so that's obviously a good thing. And when you look at the games afterwards with PDF grades, pressures, there will be some pressures, but in terms of sacks, the sack numbers have gone down since the changes on the offensive line, and the run game has gone up since the changes on the offensive line. So now inserted a Jaden Daniels back into the starting lineup, and hopefully we try to get some of these wide receivers in this room healthier, so we can get this passing game clicking just a bit more. Passing game was good on Sunday, but we know we're trying to take that next step within the season. You're trying to get things clicking before we head to the November and December and January stretch come with this team in the NFC. So, we talked about offense, and we're going to talk about defense real quick. Then we're going to go ahead and get to the meat of the show, obviously, getting ready for week 6. But Joe Witten, this defense, right? Obviously, even within the clip that I shared, and they proved me wrong, so far we've seen that this secondary is still having um, some issues at times, especially when they're playing against motion, um, as well as where zone coverages they're giving a lot of stop in key third down situations. I think the Chargers were converting at least almost over 50% when it came to third downs. I'll have to check the numbers, but especially in the fourth quarter. But one thing we could point out though, defensive line, they rank top 3 in the NFL in sacks. And a lot of people thought this was going to be one of the worst defensive line groups, not only in the NFC, but in the NFC East as well. But right now, they're top 3 in sacks. Dorrance Armstrong leads with 5. Bobby Wagner is third within tackles. The run defense last year, overall, this run defense was bottom 10. This year, they're all the way up to 13. And so you can see the improvements within the line of scrimmage that they've been screaming about when it comes to trying to stop to run and get after the quarterback. However, the back seven has still have some issues and stuff. And of course, we can point out to some injuries like Will Harris is not there. You have Jeremy Reeves taking his spot. But guys holdovers like Quan Martin, Marshawn Lattimore, Mikey Sanderson, these are the guys that's been in the secondary. We're still trying to figure some things out between communication, also missing tackles. So, do you think that's going to be the Achilles heel until we find a way to fix it? Find a way to cover up some of the things we do.
Yeah, I do agree. I don't know what they have to do for them to fix that. To be honest, they're gonna have to come up with something. Especially when you go against teams that are explosive, like you're gonna go up against. Um, I wouldn't say the Eagles probably, but you're gonna go up against the Chiefs, and they're gonna have most likely their weapons back. Just teams in the future. There's gonna be some explosive teams on our schedule, and you're gonna have to be ready for that. Um, the missed tackles, that's 101. You that just can't happen at all. The Chargers barely had 5 yards per pass attempt. So like they didn't air the ball out. Granted, they don't have explosive guys. None of their players are like deep threats and like consistent deep threats. They don't have that. They have guys that are chain movers, really, um, route runners, guys who understand spacing and
Yeah.
within the defense. That's what they have. So they're gonna have to get that together. I don't know if they should blitz, but they have to do something. I don't know what they have to do, but like I said before, is if they can generate some turnovers, um, it can help this team. Mikey is the only guy who has had interceptions for us so far,
Back to back games.
back to back games. Now Trey Amos is playing really well. He's holding up his end of the bargain, but as far as everything else, just fix the tackling first.
Yes.
If anything, be a good tackling team. You can't be getting cooked in motion and then you're missing tackles. That's not good. I don't know if it was just a I don't know if it was just a random bad day for them, but I've never seen them miss tackles like that. I mean, I don't know. It's so you're gonna have to fix that, and especially with this next game, you're gonna have to fix that. You're gonna have to fix that for the whole season.
Yeah. The missed tackles are definitely something that has not looked good for the past couple of weeks. Um, Specifically, like like Frankie Louvu, he definitely missed a tackle in the first half on Sunday for a game, and that stuff has to be cleaned up when we play these better teams and these better players at times. Now, I do want to point out one thing that I love that I've seen for the defense. A lot of younger guys were able to get some playing time in this game, and they instantly flash. Guys like Jordan McGee, Johnny Newton, a young core that flashed on defense and made some plays on Sunday. Um, so I think that's very beneficial for a team full of vets, and then you get these young guys sprinkled in to make these plays, and you get the investments back from these draft picks that you made on them. Like I am still very high on Jordan McGee, and I think it's all just putting everything together. But like instantly, Deuce put the all 22 of the snaps that he played. Like the one thing you saw instantly that was a huge difference from Bobby Wagner to him was instant speed getting to his spot. Now, of course, there are some times he overran the play, but it's been a long time since we see someone fly to the football like that. And he also had a key play in what led to the Mikey Sanders still interception, tackling the running back in the backfield on the second and goal situation. Then, of course, we talk about Johnny Newton, who made some plays where it was a screen game or in the run game. And then he had a sack, also had the tip pass that led to the interception again for Mikey Sanders still. So a lot of these young guys from the 2024 class are starting to step up, and it should bring a tear to your eye, especially for a lot of questions that we had on them. Now, of course, the one guy everybody's still waiting on, Vince said it. He blocking good though. Like he had a crazy block on Sunday, but so far this class is contributing, and also this 2025 class, we have a young core that is getting sprinkled in and getting the enough experience, and they're making plays every single week.
I definitely agree. Some are contributing more fast than others. Um, but this is what you want. People make fun of us for being old, but they don't understand that we still have young players on the team.
Yeah.
I don't see that. It's just a narrative people wants to go with. But I mean, if you want to call us old, don't get beat by an old ass team then. So every time y'all lose to us, y'all lost to an old team. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the guys are contributing. Jaden's still young. Mikey's still young. Johnny's still young. Jalen Lane is young. Josh Connolly is young. Sam Cosmi's still young. He's 26 years old. Um, Quan Martin is still young. Trey Amos is young. I mean, Jordan McGee is, like you said before, they're going to gradually ease him in on the defense. Because playing Mike linebacker is not easy. It's not easy. It's a lot of responsibilities. You have to understand what's happening before it happens, lining people up, understanding what's happening around you,
Yeah,
adjusting on the fly. So these are a lot of things you have to balance. But
and
the guy, go ahead.
I was thinking about this watching the game on Sunday because you know obviously we kind of highlighted what's been going on with the differences last year with the defense as well. It was in terms of Frankie Louvu. Um, Teams understand they have to know where he is at times because he could be at linebacker next to Wagner, but he's also a guy that can rush the quarterback. And he's not on Micah Parsons, but he's sneaking enough to get past you and make plays in the backfield and disrupt a lot of things. We saw that last year. So, and I understand he's not entirely a edge rusher, but I also understand he is very versatile enough to get to the quarterback. And I think there can be a package where if Jordan McGee picks up the defense and picks up the speed of the game and understands how the feel of the game, you can see some packages where it could be a NASCAR package of Dorrance Armstrong, Von Miller, Jacob Barden, and Frankie Louvu in that Aniba style defense, just going after guys, and have McGee with his speed to complement Wagner's experience and the green dot, putting guys in the right place to make plays. I think that could help as well because so far we understand the best thing about Frankie Louvu when he goes forward, that's where he best makes plays.
He's like a, it's like a Tasmanian devil, really. That's really what he is. But one thing about Frankie, he wants to go for the kill shot every
Yeah,
single time.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Still
know
to find
what?
that out.
Um, that's a good point, Radar. I've always said that. And
And
Deuce,
Mikey's physical too.
yeah, and Deuce has said it too. In spaces that Quan and Mikey needs to be around the line of scrimmage more. That's when they're at their best. Mikey's a great tackler. I think Quan is a good tackler. You blitz, oh Lord, if you get a corner and a free safety DT in this, for Marshawn's replacement, of course,
Yeah. Hmm.
you get a corner and a true free safety, and you put Mikey around the line of scrimmage. Uh, it's going to be a lot of blitzing too, for sure. You can blitz Mikey, you can blitz Quan. That can be dangerous. And then if you can add guys that can complement you as far as edge rushers and pass rushers, this can be a defense where I'm not going to say it will be elite, but it can be a defense that will be a thorn in your side from week
Yeah.
to week for some teams. But they have to get those assets. We don't have those assets right now. They're still building that defense.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they just got to keep improving, man. Just got to keep improving.
Yeah, definitely got to keep improving. And this defense, like we understand, where it's at. We've seen some of the games where they play good, where they play bad and look bad on TV. But we understand the process. Some of these key spots, and it should be better. I think with more time trying to get things acclimated, we should just see this defense at least pick up consistently more within the secondary.
I agree.
All right, so you already know what week this is, man. This is week 6 of the NFL season, and we are taking on the Chicago Bears. We've been on the Bears' minds since that Hail Mary, dog. I mean, I'm talking about it's week 1. We haven't even took a snap against the Giants. Them boys is ready for us. Like this is beyond nasty word.
And like they're not a rival. I don't care. Like I mean, I don't. typically really care about the Bears. To be honest, yeah, they got some good players. They got some good players. I do think Ben Johnson has made this team more competent. I would say they're a more competent football team in my opinion. They don't. I I can only say what I've seen. They haven't made the same crazy, stupid mistakes that they did with Eberflus last year. So they could probably be a more competent team. It's just that they're a little banged up right now. The offense it sputters from time to time, and then it get going in the fourth.
Mhm.
I think that's what I've been seeing the last few weeks, especially live TV. The Vikings they were struggling the first half, and then fourth quarter now you want to put on a show, or the second half now you want to put on a show. So they have to. If I'm being objective, just being talking X's and O's football, they have to create some type of consistency if they want success. But their defense right now,
Go ahead and say it.
oh, I'm just shaking my head. Like it's it's not good. Their run defense is not good. They're the worst against the run. They are the worst. They are the worst. They allow over 6 yards to carry on the ground. We are the number one rushing team right now.
How many yards Bill average?
How many yards you average now?
Yeah, per carry.
It's number one in the league, ain't it?
I just need the people to know. I just need people to know.
It's number one in the league.
6.6 yards a carry.
Yeah, it's number one in the league right now.
That is college like numbers, dog. That is college like numbers. Running backs in college average stuff like that.
He's averaging like 6.6.
That's Adrian Peterson.
And relax. And relax. And he's gone and he's only had 43 attempts.
43 carries, bro. Insane. Insane malpractice.
So like we don't spam him, but when he gets the ball, he makes the best of his opportunities. He's efficient.
Yeah.
He's an efficient runner. Can he get over 1,000 yards this year?
You can get 1,000 yards with less than 200 carries. It's very possible.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And then you're accounting for screenplays too. Those count as rushing yards and receiving yards when it's behind the line of scrimmage. So yeah,
Who's the better crosser on the team?
I think he said corner.
Corner.
He said corner. I
Is
think it's
is
Tyreek. I think it's Tyreek.
Yeah, is Johnson out?
He's out for the season.
Johnson out season. Oh,
Kyler Gordon may be coming back. He may be coming back.
Food.
But Tyreek Stevenson, to what Slim said, I saw the comment. The linebackers, yeah, probably will. Cole Kmet may have a good game.
Kmet and Loveland.
I think he's hurt though.
Yeah, he is hurt. But
I think he's hurt. My thing is the receivers. You got to get pressure on Caleb. I don't think Darnell Wright practiced today, but you have
line still Pookie Dookie.
Yeah, you have to get pressure on Caleb. You have to, and sometimes he creates his own pressure. But you have to. If you get to Caleb and you can contain him, yeah, it can be a long day. So I think the front seven has to be really good this game. The front four has to be really good this game. Javon Kinlaw, Duran,
and our D line is improved.
Yeah. So you got to be able to contain them, man. I feel like go ahead.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, Caleb, last year when we played them around this time, we had guys injured on that D line.
Yeah,
guys in and out. in
Yeah,
the lineup.
yeah. Don Allen didn't play. We
Our,
had Doris.
our secondary now, secondary is still kind of concerned, but we're not sporting out St. Booty Juice and Michael Davis out there. Trey Amos is better. Marshawn had a bounce back game. They didn't target him as much. Really, the one guy who's the number one guy right now is Roma Duze, and DJ Moore. He's still getting some plays in there. I'm not sure what their connection is. The one thing I do want to point out is from the games I watched with the Bears, and I understand the concept, but it seems to me that Caleb is checking down extremely a lot. Checking it down extremely a lot when you look. And, I'm not a guy that, saying I know quarterback because I don't. But I think there are some plays that he can pull the trigger. He just doesn't. So there's a lot of dinking and dunking within this offense. And if Caleb's not going to go through his reads and take those shot plays, we got to be ready for these dump offs, stuff like that, because I have seen that a lot. I have seen that a lot for the first couple of games so far with the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't trust what he sees, I don't blame him for just checking it down. We just have to tackle. We just got to tackle. I do think there's skill players that can all contribute in the receiving game. DeAndre Swift is definitely contributing as a receiver for that team.
Mm-hmm.
We already know what Rome can do. Luther has had one good game. They don't use him quite as much. And DJ Moore is a complementary piece. Um, yeah, they need to get pressure on Caleb, really. You need to get pressure on him. That's gonna be the key. If we can get pressure on him, I feel like we can have some type of success in getting some stops. And as long as Cliff sticks with the game plan and running the football, run the ball, please. Run the ball. They're not good against the run. You could I don't care if
So I think C-Rod might go off.
I don't care if it's a Bill game. I don't care if it's a C-Rod game. I don't care if it's a McNichols game. Run the ball. If Jaden is getting those runs too, so be it. Then you got Debo. You got you got five guys that can contribute in the running game.
Mm-hmm.
So Cliff is going. I believe Cliff is going to run the ball against them now. To be honest, I mean the stats are there. It's too blatant for you not to do. And the whole world is going to be seeing this. Bill could go off again, and if Bill goes off again, he's going to make a case as to being the best rookie running back in this class as a 7th-round pick.
As a 7th-rounder.
And I already think he is.
That would be insane, bro.
I already think he is. Shout out to your boy Quinshawn Junkins, though, DT. I was arguing with somebody in Sports After Dark, and I was saying, no, I think Bill's the best rookie running back in the NFL. Or what about Quinshawn Junkins is better? Yeah, he's had 72 carries to Bill's 43. He's played more offensive snaps than him. Bill is averaging more yards per carry than him, and he has more touchdowns. And he's has more explosive runs than him. And as far as 5+ yards, 5 yards or more runs, the percentage is like 58% for Bill.
Yeah.
Over half of his runs are over 5 yards. I have the best running back, the best rookie running back in the NFL currently. And the numbers are there. The stats are there. Everybody was complaining about, oh, why didn't we pick Omarion, Travion, this, and that. Listen, you can get a back, and he can contribute for your team as long as he fits with the scheme of the offensive line and what they do as far as the running game.
Yep.
Bill helps with that. He helps with that. So just run the ball, man. Special teams, they got to be on point. Matt Gay, continue to – whatever you're doing, just keep doing it, please. I think he's made, 8 straight field goals so far?
Mm-hmm. I hope it ain't the dome.
I mean,
I
listen.
hope it ain't the dome, bro.
We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Cause DT, I swear, If he missed one field goal,
I think it's the dome, bro.
you think it's a dome?
I think it's a dome, bro.
It could
He
be.
played at Indy, bro.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. But I mean, special teams, I feel like we already have good special teams, to be honest.
Yeah.
Our special team is really good. It's a top 5 unit. Defense is, I would say, it's close to being top 15 right now. They just got to tweak some things.
Yeah.
And the offense is the offense. So they can go to the playoffs. They can win this game. They just have to just keep doing what they're doing. Go to your bread and butter. Run the ball. Effective play action.
And like last year when we played this team, yes, everybody is going to talk about the Hail Mary because obviously that's literally what happened at the end of the game. But bro, like last year we had a problem when it came to certain games that we got in our own way and we should have put 28 points on this team.
Yeah.
We were dominating the entire game.
The score just didn't reflect. Yeah, the score just didn't reflect it. We had a touchdown to Zach Ertz. He had a penalty. He had another. I think he had another touchdown
to Oz on a bubble screen, and they called a penalty.
And they called a penalty. So like they can't have penalties in this game. Start off fast, be explosive, play your role, do your assignment, and we will be fine. All I need is this defense to be average. That's all I need.
All right. We're gonna do a little quick little injury front, and then we're gonna go ahead with the schedule. Do you think Terry plays this week, or you think Terry gets ready for Dallas?
He's not playing. He's not playing.
Do you think Noah Brown gets ready?
If he continues to be full go, then yeah. But I'm gonna say this respectfully. This is a family-oriented podcast. I don't want to see Noah Brown play. Your time is done. Unless they don't trust Luke. Then keep playing Noah Brown. But I think that that has to be Luke's role now.
Luke as wide receiver 3?
Yeah. I think that has to be his. I think that has to be his role. You want to see him continue to develop, whether he makes mistakes or not. Now, if it's costing the team mistakes, then get him out of there. But Luke has done the last 2 weeks. He has contributed 2 touchdowns. He got what? How many yards he got? 3?
Like a 146.
146. Okay, he has 146. I mean, he's contributing. I keep playing him. I don't want to see Noah Brown play, to be honest. Not because I don't think he's good, but because I want to see Luke contribute more. I want to see Jalen Lane contribute more. I need to see that. And Noah Brown will help. I'm not saying Noah Brown doesn't help this team, but I'm just saying I just want to continue for the development of these young guys that we have.
I understand.
And have them thrive. So that's just me. But if Noah Brown plays, he plays. It ain't gonna hurt me.
Yeah,
I just want to win the game.
I'll take him over Chris Moore.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then Luke can take, if anything, Luke can take Chris Moore's. Oh
Lord, Trellis.
What'd he say? What? Big wide receiver too. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, DT. I jumped off the bandwagon too fast. That year one pissed me off because I expected Luke to keep. I just wanted to progress, but he's progressing now. So just like Duke, I think Duke said it on your podcast, or he said on his own. Is this Luke? Is this who Luke is, or is this something that he did? So shout out to Deuce for that statement.
I can agree to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want Luke to play more. He could go for another touchdown. If he gets another touchdown, then you can't help but to put him on the field now. You can't.
Yeah, I want to see Luke. I want to see Lane eat some snaps up. I also want to. I like Tay Martin as well for the small sample size he's played. Like he's not lighting up, but every time he gets an opportunity, he makes a play on it. Sam Cosby. I think Sam Cosby will see him in Dallas.
You don't think he playing this week?
So CeeLo has made the point that we don't necessarily need to rush him back because how good the O-line has played so far. But
I agree.
I think we can save him for Dallas.
Okay.
I think he'll be activated, but he'll probably be in a healthy scratch for this Monday night game. Then we get him ready for the Dallas game.
Just to be safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
But if he plays and he feels he's healthy, I can't stop him.
If he's full practice the whole week, you can't be scared. Play my guy. Play him. He's one of the best run blocking guards in the NFL. Probably top 5 at that. Athletic, agile. He's solid in pass protection. He can be an anchor for you, and that may help. You think that can help Connolly out a little bit?
I think it help him even more. I mean, we've seen what Wiley has done so far.
Because the only reason why I say that is I remember vividly several years ago when we drafted Cosme, we played him at right tackle, and Sheriff wasn't playing for a couple of weeks, and as soon as Sheriff got back in there, Cosme was really good at right tackle. It's different players, but just making a small example, maybe this could help Connolly. He just has to keep progressing too on his own. And for him at his age and what he's gone up against, you can only commend the young buck for standing so strong right now. He'll get better for sure. Just going to come with time. But I mean, if Cosby don't play, he don't play. I mean, our right side of the O-line, that's probably the most probably weakest part of our offensive line right now. Right now, the left side is strong. The left tackle, Chris Paul, Tunsil and Chris Paul, they're doing good together on that left side. And Biadasz is holding up. He's doing what he has to do. He's being a competent center. If you can get Cosme back and Connolly can continue to, get better, offensive line is going to be an issue, especially on screens, how athletic they are. So I would like for Cosme to play, though. That will only put a stamp on how good our running attack will be. Because him pulling DT, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And I don't know if you've been watching. Connolly's been good in run blocking, too. I saw him pancake a few people in that Chargers game. And people thought that was one of his weakest points, him as a run blocker. He's not physical enough, but he showed it in that Chargers game. I tell you that.
Okay, I agree. So we'll just wait to see how the entry point will clear up for us as we get set for the Monday night game. But we can head into the final stretch of the show. We're now going to be doing. Oh, hang on, we got a question. Ironic, y'all talk about right tackle. Be quiet on that side since he hasn't been going up against top 15 rushers in the first 4 games of his career.
Yeah. I would probably only say, Trill, there's some reps I've seen him. He may lose the battle a little bit, but he kind of like pushes them away from Jaden a little bit. I really want to see him just be an anchor. So for a perfect example, DT, what I want to see him do consistently, and if he does this consistently, oh my goodness, this O-line is going to be top 5, top 3 unit. I told you that play he had against James Pierce Jr. where he tried to make a speed rush on him. Connolly stopped him. He tried to do a spin move. Connolly mirrored him perfectly. It was flawless pass block. If he can do that consistently and he can he can be decent against power rushers, I'm gonna like that. Now Montez Sweat, no matter what you feeling about him, DT, but he's a power rusher too. So and Ted's got some strength to him. He's got some strength to him. He's a good run defender too. If you run to his side, maybe. But you got John Bates over there helping him out. So, but Connolly, he's going to be good too, Trey. He's going to be good, and that's another factor too, Trey, that we forgot to discuss. John Bates and this. Ooh, so good to have him back, man.
Yeah, that increased the run game.
It's so good, and then you got Senate blocking too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love this. I love this. It's not the flashiest thing in the world, but it's old school.
Yeah,
It's old school.
all right. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our week 6 slate. Tomorrow will be the Eagles taking on the New York Giants. I got the Eagles winning. Eagles suffered their first loss Sunday.
You called it. I think you
Yeah,
called it. Yeah, I think we both called it. I think we both picked the Broncos, didn't we? Yeah.
yeah. I just felt like it was their time to come. But do we think this is a get right game for them on offense?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we're going to be on the same. So we got the Eagles winning tomorrow night. 9:30, we got Denver Broncos coming off the win against Philadelphia, taking off the winless Jets. I'm going to go ahead and take the Denver Broncos to win in London, for the bridges have fallen down. Next game we have is actually a pretty decent matchup. You have Seattle traveling to Jacksonville after their upset win over Kansas City. Seattle's coming off a tough loss, losing by 3 against the Buccaneers in a shootout. Then you have, the Jaguars coming off a home Monday night game against Kansas City. So who do you think get this matchup?
Oof. I may pick the Said Broncos. I may pick the Broncos.
Where I did the Broncos.
My fault, bro. Tripping.
I think this is a little tough. I kind of want to lean. I really gotta see how good, Jacksonville is. I think I want to lean with Seattle. My only problem with Seattle would be traveling to the East Coast early.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
You're going Jags. I'm gonna go with Seattle. Next game we have is Chargers coming off 27-point loss to the Commanders. They head to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Miami. They played in Carolina last Sunday. They lost by like 3.
I'll take the Chargers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Chargers too.
Bounce back win for them.
Next game we have is the Rams taking on. So look, you called the L for Baltimore last week when they take on Houston. Probably we don't see Lamar again this week. That defense, bro, that is not a Baltimore Ravens defense. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm not used to this reality, bro.
Hold on, this is deja vu. I swear I just had a deja vu moment. You said the exact same thing last year, and then the Ravens just went on a crazy
streak.
Yeah, crazy streak. And
let them go on a crazy streak because this don't look right.
I don't know, man. This is different. This is like really weird. It's Ravens and who again?
It's the Ravens and the Rams.
I'm picking the Rams, man.
I'm taking Rams too.
I'm taking the Rams. And if Lamar don't play, yeah, they're losing.
All right, the next game will be you have Arizona taking on the Colts. Colts have gone to a tremendous start. Jonathan Taylor looks to be running for Offensive Player of the Year. Daniel Jones has revived his career. Cardinals coming off a tough loss. They lost to Tennessee Titans in the last second. Um, I just like this Colts team. I like the momentum they building,
I do too.
and I'm going to take them to win this game against Arizona.
I take it too.
All right, so the next game we have is the Dallas Cowboys taking on Carolina Panthers. So this is kind of funny because Panthers won Sunday. Rico Dowdle plays his old team. He just went off for 200 yards, but for some reason, it's just I kind of feel like, after some of the tough stretches for Dallas, the schedule is kind of favoring them for a bit until we play them. I think Dallas gets another dub and they go to what it would be. They would be 3-2-1.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be 3-2-1 before we play them after Monday night. So I think it's going to be. I think Dallas gets a win again in the win column and sets up a pivotal matchup when we head to Jerry's World.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Let me take Dallas.
Next game we have is the Patriots taking on the Saints. Drake May comes off with his first signature win against the Bills. Also, the Saints coming off their first win against the Giants.
Nasty.
I think I'm going to lean New England. The roster is just a little bit better. I think Drake May gets things going, and they finish the game off and get another dub in the win column and try to keep up in the race for the AFC East.
You think it's a trap game for New England?
Yeah, it could be a trap game for anybody, honestly.
Yeah. I got New England winning though.
All right. Next game we have is Cleveland taking on the Cleveland taking on my fault. I was thinking about Joe Flacco because I forgot Joe Flacco just got traded. We got the Browns taking on the Steelers. Yeah, give me the Steelers.
I was literally talking to somebody, DT. I was literally talking to somebody, and she's a Steelers fan. She's not confident in the game, and I asked her why.
Is it the defense? Them playing the Browns defense?
She just don't trust this. I don't know. It could be. I really don't know. I mean, I told her. I mean, the Cleveland's defense is good, but their offense is not that good. And y'all may. I'm not gonna say y'all gonna be terrible on offense, but y'all can put up 21. If you put up 21, you're gonna win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Steelers defense is competent enough to stop them. They may get a few turnovers too. I mean, you got T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett. Both are going to do their thing. But I mean, she was like, "Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I could see us losing to the Browns." I was like, "Y'all not losing to the Browns. You're not. You're not."
That would be fun if they do, though. All right,
What do you think?
I think I'm going to lean with Pittsburgh because I just have more. I have a little bit more faith with
Tomlin
and them, and it's Dylan Gabriel's second start. They can make this a game, but I just think history against
history goes against it goes against Cleveland. Tomlin is what 26-4 against rookie QBs.
Yeah.
So, and I think
Trail said that's his upset of the week. I mean, they can beat Pittsburgh. They almost lost to the Vikings.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like the Cleveland's offense isn't. It don't. If I'm a Steelers fan, it don't bother me. Now I will say this: divisional games, you can throw stats out the window. I mean, we say that.
We saw this Cleveland team went up against Lamar Jackson and them, and they beat them in a shootout.
Yeah, I still got the Steelers though.
I do too, but it wouldn't shock me if it be an ugly game and then the Browns find a way to win.
Yeah, they could make it an ugly game.
Just gonna show some of these comments. That's Trail's upset of the week. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, I agree with that. They can. You know what? Let me check something real quick.
What's their DVOA?
Forget about the DVOA. I'm looking at because Troy did make a good point. Pittsburgh is 15th in yards allowed per carry, and Cleveland can stop the run. They're
Yeah,
they're the number one team as far as yards allowed um, per carry. Now, as far as yards per rush attempt, guess who's number one? We
that's a
are.
Cleveland.
No, we're number one in as far as yards per rush attempt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Pittsburgh, as far as oh Lord, oh boy, I don't know, man. Troy may be on to something. Pittsburgh is 30th in yards per carry on offense. They can't run the ball.
Mm.
Now I don't know if that's because the running backs they put in is it the scheme or is it the running back?
I think it's more the running backs, honestly.
So Caleb Johnson not good, huh?
Caleb Johnson barely even get burned.
Mm.
It's what's the dude that came from Philadelphia? It's Gainwell and then
Why is he getting carries?
it's Gainwell and Warren. But I think Warren was banged up.
So Warren is better out of those three.
Yeah, he's the best running back out of the three.
Yeah,
But he can run and catch.
Yeah, I don't know why didn't I give him Caleb Johnson burn. I don't know, man. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a competent quarterback. Now, if Myles Garrett goes bonkers, then yeah, it'd probably be a wrap for Pittsburgh. But I can see what
I could sway by Sunday, but I would not be shocked if Cleveland somehow finds a way to
I wouldn't
beat Pittsburgh.
I wouldn't be shocked either, but when all else fails, I resort to the quarterback. Do you trust Dylan Gabriel or Aaron Rodgers? I trust Aaron Rodgers more, and I trust DK Metcalf more because they're gonna put DK in the slot. So,
Yeah, okay, he playing against Ward.
no. Well, that's a different matchup. Ward is a really good corner, but I think DK he's physical too. He's showing it. But they're gonna move him around. They're gonna move him around. But damn, I didn't know Pittsburgh's run offense was terrible. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting when it gets a little bit colder. All right, we got is Tennessee taking on the Raiders. Tennessee coming out their first win. Raiders have been looking bad past couple weeks. Geno Smith has looked bad too.
Bro, he is terrible.
My God, bro.
He's so bad, bro. Like he is so bad. He's thrown at least 2 picks in every game, except our game. Greg Newsome, yeah. Yeah. Who are the Raiders playing again?
Raiders play Tennessee, the Titans.
Ugh. Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
You know what?
No, give me. I want to pick Tennessee.
I'm going to Tennessee back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins for the Titans.
Why is that?
Well, one QB play. I think Titans can move on. I think the Titans can move on the Raiders. He just need help. Like sometimes he's be throwing a die and just dudes be dropping the ball. I think they can be able to run the ball on them with Pollard and what's my guy from Tulane. I think they can run the ball They'll put
Tyjae
the ball in
Spears.
play.
Tyjae
Yeah,
Spears.
they'll put the ball in playmakers' hands, and I mean, I think Tennessee defense might give the Raiders some problems too, because Brock Bowers banged up knee. Uh, I don't know, man. I'll probably lean with Tennessee getting back-to-back wins. That's probably their last win anyway. So why not? I'm gonna take the risk.
I'm gonna take the Raiders because I think they have better players.
All right, that's cool. We got 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Ooh, good game. Good game.
Definitely a good game. Who
Ooh.
we leaning though? Because
Mm.
Baker Mayfield been on fire, but almost every game has come down to the wire. You think we come down to the wire this game? That defense against that Raiders, that Bucks offense.
I don't know. This is hard. George Kittle not coming back, is he?
Man, that boy won't probably come back to like week 10 or something, bro.
Give me the Bucks.
Ooh.
Give me the Bucks.
Give
me the
boy,
Bucks.
this is
I take the Bucks.
Purdy's not playing.
Nope. I mean,
B. Mac Jones.
That wasn't the factor to my that Purdy not playing wasn't the reason why I picked the Bucks.
Oh no! I was just asking.
Yeah, but I don't think he's playing.
I'm gonna take the Bucks too.
It's a hard decision.
I'm gonna take Bucks too. I think it's gonna be down the wire again.
Okay.
All right, next game we're gonna have Joe Flacco as a Bengal taking on Green Bay. Green Bay coming off a bye. Last time we saw him was they tied with Dallas, and I think I'm gonna go Green Bay, mainly because I think their defensive line is gonna get after Joe Flacco, create some havoc. I think their offense gonna have their way with that Bengals defense too.
Yeah, I agree. Feel bad for Jamar Chase. He be getting open, just bad passes. I think Bill Flacco can be better than Browning. You know, that wasn't the quarterback I think they should have traded for, but
Who do you think they should have got?
I would have got Jameis. Like Jameis will have like 3 games where he's lighting it on fire, but he also have a game where he's just pookie dookie. But Joe Flacco does the same thing, to be honest. So
Yeah.
he does the same thing.
All right, we got the big game Sunday night. We have the Lions taking on Kansas City. Now, the last time I went against the Lions was when they played Baltimore. Lions shut me up. Kansas City just lost in the most undisciplined way against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I honestly think the Lions go 2 for 2 against the AFC powerhouse. I got the Lions winning. It is going to be absolutely, and I mean absolutely insane if the Chiefs fall to 2-4.
Give me the Lions.
Lions by 10. Ooh. I'm close to there. I got like 14. Like if they were giving yards up to Travis Etienne, You playing Sonic and Knuckles this week. Then you got Amara.
And
Then you got.
The Chiefs have a bottom 10 run defense, by the way.
So you telling me it's food?
Yeah.
Oh my
Their run
goodness.
defense is ranked 25th in the NFL as far as yards per carry. Yards per carry allowed. 25th in the NFL. The Lions secondary is weak. Their run defense is good, I think, but their secondary isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on Arnold maybe done for the season.
Yes.
They do got Aiden Hutchinson. They do got guys that can rush the passer. They have a solid linebacker unit.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a good safety duo in Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. I'd still take the Lions. Even though I hate I hate picking against Mahomes because he does his job consistently. I'll say that. He'll do it. He does his job consistently. Um, um, he does his job consistently, but just looking at the metrics,
He's carrying the team right now. Like,
yeah, I think he's their leading rusher. Now you know how I feel, Mahomes, for Jada. But I mean, it's hard for me to go up against the Chiefs, man. I mean, this could be a comeback win for him, though. You know what? I don't know. I may still go with the Lions. I think that offense is too much for him.
The Lions' offense right now is much more healthier, have much more viable options than Kansas City.
Yeah.
They can run the ball.
They're number one in scoring.
They can throw the ball with play action. Quick game. Intermediate game. Throw the ball to Sam Laporta. Get the ball in Jameson Williams' hands. Wherever it's a 9 route, wherever it's a reverse, screen. Like, they have many ways to beat you, dog.
Now, I will say this. Kansas City is 7th in passing yards allowed per game. They still got a good secondary. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is for. I mean, they lost that last game to the Jags really because of special teams. That's really why they lost. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, that's really why they lost. Harrison Butker, trash. Somebody else made a mistake too. I forgot his name. You know what? F it, man.
Go ahead, Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just can't see Mahomes going 2-4.
I can. I can't, bro. Like, I can't. Like, I've said this before. Mahomes now is that type of player where I'm not saying he is Brady, but he has that mentality. He has that persona about him that you can't pick against him sometimes. Like, you just can't. I'm going with the Chiefs, man. And before anybody say in the comments, you like the Chiefs. I do like the Chiefs. I do like Mahomes, but
if they beat the Lions, bro, I think that would be a huge
win.
Huge win.
It's going to be, and I think that's around the time they may get Rashee Rice back. And I can see them going on a little run. I'm not counting out the Chiefs just yet. People on Twitter, oh, the Chiefs suck. This is not. Yeah, but I mean, they're losing. Like, they're losing. They have a losing record. But if you're looking at these games, they're not they're not a bad football team. When you look at the Ravens, where you can see blatantly like they are a bad football team. The Chiefs are they're just losing these games in a weird fashion, but they're not a bad football team. Oh yeah, that is true. Hey, DT, Chris Jones was looking at Albert Hainsworth out there.
Yeah, that joint was nasty, bro. God,
it was nasty. All right, man.
All right,
what we got? You already know what it is.
Bills and Atlanta. I'm going to take the Bills to rebound,
get
themselves back in the win column.
Mm-hmm.
And Our game, bro. We got the Bears taking on our Washington Commanders.
Who you got?
I'm going Commanders, and I'm gonna say this: nothing will satisfy me more than bullying these dudes, bro. Because deep down, I know my team is better than them. The only thing I feel like they have over us is probably the skill position in terms of youth and how they can be used. A Roma Duze, I would love to have a Roma Duze over here.
I love it.
I would love to have DJ Moore. I would love to have a Cole Komet.
Love to have a Luther Burden.
Luther Burden.
Colston Loveland.
Coast Loveland. But I think we have seen that this offense is still scoring this tremendous amount of points without your wide receiver one, without your projected wide receiver three, without your starting guards, and your quarterback at one point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Their defense does not scare me at all.
At all.
The only thing will prevent us from doing what we can do is us getting our own way, like we did last year against them. We should have bullied these dudes. It should have been 21 skunk or something, but it wasn't.
Unfortunately,
I don't see it going to be the same way. I think we're going to score touchdowns this time. And while the offense is better for Caleb in a sense, they're going to challenge him to throw from the pocket and make those throws that Jaden can make already at age 24 for at a consistent rate. We're still trying to see that from Caleb.
mm-hmm.
And when he gets to that spurt of just missing everything, holding the ball too long, I just don't see it. I think we're much more consistent on offense, especially when we make adjustments. And I got Commanders winning, dog.
There's going to be two mindsets in this game. One, the Commanders could say, "Hey, we should have blew these dudes up the last time." I'm pretty sure they know that already. They remember that game. And then the Bears could have the mindset where it's like we need our get back game. But they're banged up right now. They may get a few pieces back, but currently right now they're banged up in some key positions, and we got to take advantage of that. Of course, I'm going with the Commanders. You got a score prediction?
Score prediction. Give me the Commanders 34, the Bears 20.
So a blowout. Not a blowout, but defining.
14,
Yeah.
14 points. Like dog, if they can't stop Bill or C-Rod or the
It's
run
gonna be a
game,
long day.
it's gonna be a long day. We're gonna hold the ball. We're gonna make them press. Gonna try to make Caleb want to make every single throw.
Mm-hmm. Put pressure.
And Jaden's probably gonna have like 25 attempts for like maybe 206.
This could be a game where Jaden is on cruise control, and Caleb is, trying to press. Now, I think this is going to be another game for Caleb where we're going to see if he's grown as a quarterback. If they're down, how is he going to react? Is he going to start pressing, or is he, just going to play within the construction of the offense and play competently, or is he going to be just start being a superhero and make a few mistakes? I'm gonna say 31-21.
Okay. And I just also want to point out, like, just watching the games, bro, like, they gave up 24 unanswered points to the Vikings. When they played Dallas, they were literally a CeeDee Lamb injury away. I think Dallas actually would have beat them if CD was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They were struggling against the Raiders. We put belt to the Raiders without Jaden.
And they won off a block field goal.
I just don't see it, man. Like, and then this whole thing about them like trying to, bro. We've been on their minds since last year, and
I don't know why they care about it so much.
we gotta put an end to it.
Yeah, you win this game. All right, we done with y'all. What's you saw Toy Story, right?
Yeah.
You remember when Andy picked up Woody? It was like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Literally.
I don't want to play with him no more.
Like I like, bro, like we good, man. Like, please relax. Like, y'all made fake stats.
Hey,
Y'all
Zay,
made
what you
fake
cooking,
graphs. Y'all making these weird graphics with our quarterback and your quarterback. Like,
Bro.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's be for real. And DT, when they have a space, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm just gonna listen.
I'm gonna listen too.
And I'm not gonna listen anonymously. I'm gonna be right there. I'm just gonna listen. I don't have to talk.
Yeah, bro. This is gonna be so nasty, bro.
I need this win, man.
It needs to be belt. It needs to be
Hey, Zay,
belt
what you
on
cooking,
Monday
bruh?
night.
Belt to romp. Belt buckle to the back.
You got any final words before we sign out for the night, man?
Just win, man. Just win. That's all I'm asking is for a win. 4-2. Next week, we move on to next week. Primetime television. It's your time to shine, man. It's your time to shine. So, and we at home too, right?
Yep. We're 9-2 at home since last year.
Hey, Zay, what you cooking, bruh?
I like that. Yeah, man. Just win, Commanders. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for, man. Just win.
Well, that's all we have for y'all tonight, man. We are predicting Commanders to win big against the Chicago Bears. Tune in with us next week as we get ready for many other games and recap the game itself. It's your boy DT, your boy Caleb. This is the NLD Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, Zay, what you cooking, bruh?